product, yeah. Make you dey careful, no go damage your life. You've got one life to live.
Buy original.
You should know where to go. The SON.
An innovation that will give consumers power to establish the quality of goods before purchase on the way, as Standards Organization of Nigeria takes its campaign against substandard products to dealers on used tires in Lagos. A warm welcome to Standard and You. It's your guide to product quality and safety. My name is Ifenyua Okonkwo, and it's nice to have you join us on the program. Please stay tuned. I'll be back shortly.
Okay, Lemon. Ihe a na ka ị ga-ene anya mgbe ọbụla I jere igo igwe eji alụ ụlọ. Nke izizi bụ ịfụ na afọ onye lụrụ igwe a dịkwa na ya. Nke ịbụọ bụ ụbọchị alụrụ igwe a ọ dịkwa na igwe ahụ eji alụ ụlọ. Nke atọ bụ ogologo igwe ahụ. Ọ na-adị 12 na mita. Nke anọ bụ ọkpụrụkpụ ya. Ọ na-adị 8 na milimita, 20 na milimita, 40 na milimita. Nke ọbụla onye na-ego, ọ ga-eji elili tụọ ya ụdọ iji wee ka o wee doo ya anya na ihe ọ na-ego bụ SON na-akwalite ndụ.
You're watching Standard and You, your guide to product quality and safety. If the latest innovation by the Standards Organization of Nigeria is anything to go by, then consumers of goods in the country can now determine the quality of products before purchase. SON has introduced an initiative to check the importation and distribution of substandard goods called Product Authentication Mark, PAM. I was at a stakeholder sensitization by the SON in Lagos, where this was made known by the Director General of the agency, Malam Farouk Salim. Please take a listen.
It's been a source of worry to consumers and other stakeholders, especially those saddled with the responsibility of regulating products like the Standards Organization of Nigeria. The prevalence of substandard products not only affects industries, but consumers of goods. The Standards Organization of Nigeria has continued to come up with measures to tackle the menace of these bad products.
We call it PAM. It's one of the initiatives of the organization to enable consumers to verify authenticity of all SON-regulated products.
Product Authentication Mark, otherwise known as PAM, is the latest innovation by the SON to check the distribution and production of substandard products.
We are going to implement it very soon. This program is just sensitization for our customers to know this thing is coming. Original target group are imported finished products, and manufacturers are free to join voluntarily. Manufacturers have the option because we don't want to add more prices to our manufacturers in Nigeria. They're already fighting substandard goods in the country, and there is a perceived, which is really not true, that when they do PAM, it's going to cost their product to be more expensive. But in order for us to have peace, we decided with the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria not to involve them, but allow it to be voluntarily. What we hope to do eventually is, if the manufacturer sees the benefit of PAM with importers, they will voluntarily join us, because the program is very useful to anybody producing authentic standard goods. It helps you sell your products, it helps your customers identify your products, and this is good for business. So, but we started initially to do it with the imported products, but it's for everybody.
Product Authentication Mark is a digitally embedded high-security sticker to be placed on regulated products by genuine manufacturers and importers of goods into the country. It's an initiative that gives the consumer the power to establish the quality of a product before purchasing it.
It depends on what product you are selling. If you are selling expensive wine that sells for 2,000 naira, and you charge 3 naira for that particular bottle of wine, that doesn't add any value to it. But if your product costs 5 naira and you put a sticker of 3 naira on it, and there is no product in Nigeria that sells for 5 naira. So compared to the products we are helping authenticate, the money is very insignificant. This particular mark is like a naira mark. It's specialized. Use specialized machines, specialized paper, specialized security codes inside it, and then use specialized computer. So we have to take the value of everything, so that when we start this product authentication, after 2 weeks, then we say, oh no, we cannot afford it. So we just take that into consideration. It's not something we wake up one day and just say, let's charge them this amount of money.
What it means, therefore, is that buyers of SON-regulated products can now determine the quality of products just by the use of their mobile phones at their convenience. Deputy Director, Product Certification SON, Engineer Enebi Onucheo, presented a paper on product authentication mark, where he spoke on the importance of the innovation and how to access the scheme.
Before you buy, you pick the product in the shop and scan the QR code if you have iOS or Android phone. If you don't have, you have Balasa or whichever one they call it. You send an SMS to the number given, the 281. There will be an instant response to tell you that that product you're about to buy is good or not.
This sensitization was put together by the agency to educate consumers and stakeholders on the benefits of product authentication mark, as explained by the Director General of the Standards Organization of Nigeria, Malam Farouk Salim.
Our Inspectorate Conformity Division is always there with the help of our customers. Anybody breaking the rules will be prosecuted. Their goods will be seized, and then the court will give us permission to destroy those goods, just like we do with products right now. What is coming new is just an additional help for our customers and our users, the public, so that now they have an easy way of identifying products.
The DG told the gathering of importers, freight forwarders, manufacturers, and consumers that PAM is a carefully structured initiative aimed at protecting local industries and consumers of goods. Some of its benefits include, but not limited to, product traceability, increased productivity, and effective monitoring and control of SON-regulated products under the SONCAP and MANCAP schemes. The effective implementation of the program in the country will lead to drastic reduction of substandard products in the country.
What SON is doing is trying to protect the consumers from intake of substandards, which could be health hazard and all that. It's a very beautiful program, okay? But the challenge is, because we have majority of our consuming products imported, how would SON get the importers to stick this palm sticker on those products, so when it moves into the market, the consumers will have these products being sticked with palm stickers and be able to authenticate whether it is original or fake.
Awareness is very important to educate the manufacturers, the importers, on what this palm does, why it was created. If you take statistics now, you find out that it is only executive members of associations that are mainly here. But these are not the target people, yes. And most of them might go back without actually passing this information down to the necessary people. So you find out there's a breach along the line. So now SON need to do more, all right, to take this message to the grassroots.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It's fake.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It's bad.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It hurts.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It destroys.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It kills.
These are substandard products. They are dangerous to human lives and have negative effects on the nation's economy. We work round the clock in search of these products, and wherever we find them, we destroy them. We are committed to the war against substandard and fake products. We are the Standards Organization of Nigeria. Join us on Standard and You, your guide to product quality and safety.
In case you've just joined us, the program you're watching is Standard and You. It's your guide to product quality and safety. And now to a very serious issue. If you continue to import used tires, also known as Tokumbo tires, into Nigeria, we will come after you, seize those bad tires, and make you pay for the destruction of that bad tires. Director General of the SON, Malam Farouk Salim, gave this warning at a sensitization organized by the agency in Lagos. The report.
It's a vital component of a vehicle, one every motorist must handle with adequate care. This is because it's a life-endangering product. Investigations by Standard & U reveal that virtually all tires in the country are imported. Apart from the brand new ones, some unscrupulous businessmen still flood our markets with used tires, otherwise known as Tokumbo tires. According to the Standards Organization of Nigeria, used tires have no standard. They are bad and not good for the road. This sensitization by the SON is to create awareness on the danger of substandard tires, which include stuffed and used tires. According to the representative of the Director General of the SON, the forum is part of measures to check the distribution of substandard products and protect Nigerians from the danger of used tires.
Users should know what they are supposed to do to remain safe, and sellers too should know the kind of tires that they are selling so that their customers will remain safe.
He told the dealers that SON will continue to partner with genuine stakeholders to stop the activities of selfish and unpatriotic importers.
Different vehicles use different tires. The purposes for which the tires are used is also important. Is it a commercial vehicle? Commercial vehicles have their own commercial tires. Private vehicles too have their own tires. And there are a lot of factors like the speed. What kind of speed should these tires be exposed to? What kind of load, the maximum load that such a tire can carry. And for the sellers, importers, there are important aspects that were discussed in the course of the sensitization, like the storage of the tire. The tire should not be exposed to weather, harsh weather, the UV light and all that. All these are factors that affect the lifespan of the tire.
President, Association of Nigeria Tire Marketers, ASPAMDA, Isa Yakubu, thanked the DG and pledged to work with the SON. He wants government to review measures and introduce policies that will attract investment in the local production of tire.
The foreigners are taking over our businesses, and we will not keep quiet as indigenous tire marketers. Like I say it, and I'm saying it, I keep on saying it. The day we had Michelin and Dunlop, that they are even producing in Nigeria here, they are producing locally. They did not take our customers. If you go to Michelin on that day, in those days, or you go to Dunlop, however big you are as a tire user, they will link you up with a tire dealer. They will link you up, they will say, okay, let us link you up with one of our dealers. It is not now that you see people manufacturing tires in India, in China, in India, in Thailand, coming down to Nigeria to have showrooms. They have warehouses, they have showrooms. They even engage marketers that go into garages and companies. The worst thing is that if we approach them as marketers, they will say you will buy what you can. They cannot give facilities. But if it is taking over your customer, they can give those customer facilities.
Out of your ignorance, you can pay for that with the life of any member of your family. And that we don't want it to happen. And that is why we continue to let people understand what they are buying. Another thing is that when you purchase your goods is very, very important. And that is why when we introduce this place to the SON, they reasoned with us and believe that there is no other better place to talk about tire than in a vicinity where tire is sold. And that is why we are here today. So we believe that whatever you will learn today, if you don't learn anything, we want you to spread the good news that the tire you are buying is for your own good. Don't go and be asked, I want cheaper one. I want the one that is, you can even get without money. There's nothing like that. Tire is affordable. In some cases, consider your life before buying.
Others, in their goodwill messages, spoke on the need for motorists to be quality conscious and stop patronizing sellers of used tires.
It's a very laudable program, and I am so excited to be present here. Yes, we in FRAC, we always encourage motoring public. We encourage motoring public to buy new tires instead of using second-hand tires. When you have a new tire, you are sure of your safety. Even with new tire, you should be able to minimize your speed. So I appreciate the organizers of this program, and I wish it will be done in so many locations so that people will understand the goodness of using good tires.
When I heard the slogan from the other side, from the Vulcanizer Association, I was very happy. When they said no tire, no movement. In civil defense, we will not want a situation whereby there will be no movement. We want Nigeria to move, we want our people to move, and we want everybody in this gathering to move. And we believe one of the major ways for all of us to move, and I think where we are moving to, is to move to the next level, is to move in the right direction, and to do the right thing at the right time, is to ensure that the tires that convey us, the tires that we ply these roads by, and route one location to the other, must be standard. And that's why SON is here. Having said that, it must also be managed, because if you don't manage your tires, they will get, torn, they will get wet and all of that. And as a result, it also affects the economy of the people. So we have come here to learn, we have come here to unlearn, and we have come here to relearn.
Good quality tires provide safety and stability for a vehicle. Appeal to every one of us that when we are using our tire, we must make sure we use the right tire and maintain our tire properly, which will help us in ensuring safety in our road.
What matters is the condition of usage, the condition of storage, if not in use. One thing I know is that any tire that passes through the scrutiny of sun is the body, one agency that has stood the test of time. Appreciate them. They don't compromise. If these tires are passed through your scrutiny, there's nothing to fear about. They are in the right hand. That is why it is good to prepare your tires from the right place, like tire blade at some of these markets.
High point of the event was a demonstration by Oyo State Coordinator on how to identify vital information on the tire, such as date of manufacture.
When you see some tire, they have to pile it they will pile it like they are doing bandage for somebody that his leg is broken. So they will pile it and pile it on top. If you look diagonal like that, and the tire will form. But in form of regular, when they are constructing it, that is the construction pattern. This one have a kind of pipe along the side. And that is why it's called radial.
Ẹ̀yin ènìyàn mi, ẹ kú kalẹ̀. Nígbà gbogbo tẹ́ bá ti fẹ́ ra irin ìkọ́lé lọ́jà, àwọn nǹkan mẹ́rin yìí ó ṣe pàtàkì fún yín láti ti mọ ètò jẹ́ ojúlówó. Àkọ́kọ́, orúkọ iléeṣẹ́ tó ṣe irin náà. Èkejì, ọjọ́ tí wọ́n ṣe irin yẹn. Ẹ̀kẹta, ó ní àlàjá irin yẹn, ó ṣe pàtàkì àlàjá. Fún àpẹẹrẹ, àlàjá eléyìí ní ó ní mìlímítà 10. Nítorí náà ẹ wò ó yẹ kó pé mìlímítà 10. Tó bá dẹ̀ rú yín lójú, ẹ lè sọ fún àwọn ọlọ́jà yẹn kó bá yín fi ẹ̀rọ kó fi wọ́n. Kò gbúdọ̀ dín ní mìlímítà 10. Ẹ̀kẹrin ni gígùn irin náà. Gígùn irin yẹn ò gbúdọ̀ dín ní mítà 12. Tí a bá ra ohun tó tọ́, a ní ohun tó dára. SON, ìtẹ̀síwájú ènìyàn nípa ìpéwọ̀n.
There is no doubt that the impact of these bad products on our local industries and the nation is huge. The war against substandard products, especially life-endangering ones like tire, can be won by our collective efforts. This is where we draw our curtain on the program. Let's do it again next week. Thanks for watching and bye for now.
Why you dey buy fake product, Make you dey careful, no go damage your life. You've got one life to live.
Buy original.
You should know where to